John McAfee, what can we do to try to secure our information? Are there solutions out there?
Well, I think first and foremost, there should be class action suits against Equifax for lax security. I mean,
yes,
we're in a new world. Everybody is using antivirus software to protect them from hackers. That no longer works. I know this because I invented the antivirus paradigm back in the late 1980s. It no longer worked. There are products available that if Equifax had been willing to spend the money, that are new age products for the new paradigm of hacking, like my own company, MGT, has a product called Sentinel. It's not based on any antivirus paradigm. It's based on the paradigm of detecting hacking activity rather than the malware that they plant, because by the time they plant the malware, it's too late. So when hackers come into your system, they do things which normally are never done, like they will sniff every device on your network. Well, nothing does that. You have something coming in, it wants something specific. But if the first thing that happens is what's on your network and what's in every device on your network, that should be an indication that something's wrong. So these products, like our own Sentinel, plug in and they monitor in real time. So they detect the presence of a hacker within a matter of seconds, rather than waiting a year sometimes or more to find out that, oh yes, a hacker came in, planted the malware, took everything, and now it's too late. So Equifax has a responsibility to keep up with the new world of cybersecurity. They should have had a product like Sentinel in every one of their subnets. Why didn't they? Because it would cost them hundreds of millions of dollars. Yet, they have obligation to protect the data that they have collected on 140 million Americans. So the first thing we should do, because we can't help what they do, and yet it's the hacking of these large companies and agencies that affect us. The hackers don't come into our homes to get data. Why? Because there's not much there. I mean, why would you break into your house, David, for example, to get your bank account, to get your personal data, when they can go to Equifax and get 140 million people's data?
That's right. And then they can know who's got the money and who they can steal, who they want to steal stuff from, because they've got the credit rating there, right?
Absolutely. So it's these companies that bear the obligation of using the state-of-the-art cybersecurity products to make sure that your data is safe, and yet they don't. Why? Because they have long-term contracts with companies like McAfee, my old company, Kaspersky, using products that simply don't work. They just don't work. So they have to update their systems. They have to use
your solution. Your solution, Sentinel, that is something that is for the people that are collecting massive data. It's going to be an expensive system. John McAfee, always informative, always interesting, and always ahead of the curve. Thank you so much for joining us, John McAfee.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you for having me on.